With lesson 2?
Excuse me, I've been very remiss because I have not been giving the teachers their tobacco offering.
Yeah.
I learned that trying to send it in the mail, the letters often didn't arrive. But then, when MariElla came to us yesterday, I should have gifted her her tobacco offering.
Well, thank you.
So thank you for being here and for helping us.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Chapter 2, which is nouns and some adjectives and some conversation. And that should keep us happy for a while. The conversation is on page 7, so you can take a look at that. And I have lists of nouns here. Okay. A European is Awanosh. Okay. Awanosh.
Yeah, strangers.
Yeah. And the CH is that sound? Awanosh.
It's almost like an SH.
Yeah, it's like a
SH.
the word. If you say cabbage, it's that j sound at the end of cabbage. Awanosh. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you look at Indian person, man, and friend, they all have an interior core. Domba. Okay. D-O-B. D-B.
Okay.
Alomba, which is Indian person, Sanomba, man, and Ninomba, friend. That they all have omba.
That's the 8 looking thing?
Yeah. The 8 looking thing is om. Okay. It also spelled with an O with the circumflex. You can spell it either way.
Can you say how that sounds again? Yeah, that was the. If I could just do the shortcut.
Yeah.
And that would be like maybe you, O-N-K sound that you were gonna write?
OMG. I think you
O-N-G.
were writing it. Like song. Along.
Okay,
So.
okay. Nid,
Nidumba, yeah. Okay, so you repeat after me. No. Okay. Awanosh.
Awanosh.
Okay. Anam.
Anam,
Okay, now when you see an H, it's a. It's a. Okay, think of strangling your brother.
You pronounce P?
No, you pronounce the P and the H is a sound. Pa. Basically, pa-a. Pa'anam. Whenever you see that H, it's it's called a glottal stop.
Every time the H follows the P, or just any time there's an H?
Pretty much any time,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's more sound. Okay. You're pronouncing an H, but if you think of English, that's aspirated.
Yeah.
And of course, Abenaki is not none of it is aspirated. So think of an H without aspiration. When that basically. Okay. So paano. Okay.
It's an attempt to say the French film.
Well,
That's what it comes
it's
from.
it's hard to say because that word shows up in very, very early missionary reports, both English and French missionaries. So it may or may not be a borrow word. Let's not worry about it. Okay, Ninomba, that's friend. And that's basically my friend. It's sort of the default, my friend. If it was your friend, it would be Kidomba. If it's his friend, it's Udomba. So, okay. Tell me about that. Okay, next one down is an unmarried young man. Uskinos. Not ruh. Okay, and when you see a double, like the double N, you hold it a bit longer. Uskinos.
Uskanos.
Okay.
Uskanos. Nongoswa.
Okay. Unmarried young woman, non squaw.
Non-squaw.
Yeah. Squaw is simply an suffix meaning female. In this language, it has no insult term. Now, of course, the English picked it up and used it
Made
as
it
an
as an
insult term. But it is, I mean, it just means female.
Can't do without it, really.
So, non squaw, okay, and then a widower is sigid. Okay. So, a widow would be sig squaw. Sigid. Okay, the it is actually a verb ending. Sigid, sigito, sigitom, those are all verb endings. So sigid basically means he has lost his wife. Okay, that S-I-G, okay, so sig squaw, she has lost her husband. Okay,
Now, if that was like the verb, would be like lost her husband, she has.
something like that. Yeah, you can do it that way. Okay, so
That stayed with me just a moment.
whenever you have a name that is, something id, it's actually a statement. It's a verb statement of the act of existing. So the act of existing as having lost a spouse, sigid. Yeah. Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. It's one of those. If you know it, you know it. I know so. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay, wigwam. You probably know this word.
Oh, okay.
Okay, specifically, it's a house with bark shingles. It's the round house. I suppose it could also be the Iroquois type longhouse. Okay, and it has bark shingles. Is bark. Well, specifically, it's birch bark. Okay. Now, if you have a big house, like a log cabin, it's gimmick.
Sorry.
Gimmick.
I would never have got that out of that. Yeah, I know what you are. I'm looking at it going, what is
Go
that?
across.
How do you think?
Can you say it again?
Gimmick.
Now that W doesn't make an O?
It makes a,
Ooh.
you swallow it. Gimmick.
With that,
Okay, let's practice that.
Boy.
Let's practice that KW because it shows up everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, the K or G, it's the sound G. Okay, and the W sound in this at the end of a word, is okay. You don't actually say it, but you shape it.
Gimmick.
Yeah, gimiku.
oh, okay.
Gimmick.
That was a very helpful tip. See, you're a great teacher with that.
Thanks.
You can talk down to my level.
I'm not talking down to
No,
anybody.
no, I mean, you can get to where,
You're making it make sense for
yes.
oh boy,
Because
this
some
is a
people,
compliment.
you ever see a kid take a test and he scores a 60, but then another teacher teaches it different, he gets 90.
Yeah.
You have that ability.
Well,
'Cause
thank you.
You're talking in a term that I can go, oh, I get that, so.
Well, thank you. That's nice. Thank
Well,
you.
that's all I meant to, so hopefully it
Okay.
came out that way. I don't always get across to people in this
That's
direction.
all right.
What are the two eyes?
2 eyes.
Can you say gemiku one more time?
If you have 2 eyes together, it's well, 1 eye is
Yeah.
2 eyes you just draw it out. You just draw it out.
Can you go back to Dutch House
Church, yes, I
first?
know that. Okay. Okay, let's go it through. The I, A-I, okay. And then Ia is ya, I-ya,
I make
okay.
that.
Kind of think of that double I as a Y. Okay, an English Y. So I-ya, mega, wiggle.
Wiggle.
So wiggle is a building, okay.
And
I am a mega wiggle. Ayamiga wigu. Okay. Ayamiga means holy, but it not holy in the sense of spiritual, more like set aside. Land or places we set aside to build a church and a school and things like that. Okay? So whenever you come up with a word that you can't pronounce, just walk it through. So AI, we know that is I. And then EIA is ya. Okay. MIG, mig. Ow. Ig. Okay? And you just spell it out.
Okay.
Ayamiga. Okay? Okay, now going across the page, we have another one of these very large words. Okay, it's the word basically for palace. Kinsamiswigwum. It's one of my favorite words. Kinsamis means King James,
Yeah.
who was the English king in 1690 or thereabouts, when this language was first written down. So what do you call the king's palace? Kinsamiswigwum.
James Wigwam.
Yeah.
No, that J is pronounced like a Z, or is it something? The J is pronounced like a.
So,
Like a Z.
well, TC.
Yeah.
Kinsamis. Yeah. It's sometimes you really like words because they you know the background and they're, huh. Okay. Then we have Amos, dog, and you can, if you want, you can pronounce the L, Almos. My dad never did. It was Almus with him, so Almos. And then, of course, a female dog, Almosqua. All of the nouns, you can pretty much figure that they're all going to be masculine. Occasionally they aren't, but yeah, say 90% are going to be masculine. So to make them into feminine, you just add squa.
Yep.
No, it's not a hard and fast rule, but there are some nouns that are actually feminine, like pa'anem, but more or less. Yes, you had a,
Oh, I'm looking at, I'm looking ahead already.
fine, that's good.
Minu,
Minu.
that's what
Okay,
we used to
house
call
cat.
our cat.
Okay, they did not have a Felis domesticus, the house cat. In the forest, they had bobcats, Canada lynx, and maybe some mountain lion. Okay, so pi is of the woods. Pisu, that's the bobcat and the lynx. Pisu. Okay, basically lynx.
Yeah.
Okay, pisu. And then the mountain lion is pi tolo.
Yeah. Long tail.
Okay, so pi, the woods, tolo, which basically is long-tailed forest cat, as distinct from pizu, which is short-tailed forest cat, essentially. Okay, so when house cats, domestic cats came in, well, what do we call them? Well, the French call them minu, so okay, it's minu, but it's also pizu. It could also be pizu. Either one. Small forest cat, that works. But yeah, Minu, very clearly, Minu is from the French.
Okay,
Yeah.
God, I got excited.
Yeah, I know. Okay, and then of course kitten. Now, is or sis, there's probably going to be a diminutive. It's again not always, but if you see it, it's probably diminutive. Think that, and then if it isn't, you go back and look at other ones. So a kitten, pisuis, or minuis. Okay.
Minuous.
Minuis.
Minuous.
And you slur the UI is sort of you're slurring it through. Pisuis.
Pisuous.
Yeah.
Pisuous.
I'm gonna take this. Sorry. Okay. Then we're gonna get into good and bad, or rough and pretty. There's Uli is good, pretty, fertile, healthy. We like it. It's an all-purpose positive. Uli.
Woolly, yes,
Woolly.
yes. But there's a W there.
Yeah,
Looks
woolly.
like Willie.
Woody,
The W is a U.
Yeah.
Okay. When you do pronounce W, you pronounce it U. Okay. So Uli. Uli go, Uli get, Uli go. I live the Allagash, Uli got, a good place between two mountains. A rustic, that actually is Uli, only it's Aur because the Penobscots have an R and we have the L. So whenever you have an Aur, A-R-U, or A-R-O-O, that means good. Whenever you have a like O-O-L-O-O in spelling English, Ulu, that would be good. It's an okay. So you find it everywhere. Okay, the other one is matzi. That means bad, rough, ugly. Uli, matzi. Okay.
so J's S.
Yeah.
Pronounce S.
Zi.
The J is,
The J
I
is
thought
a
TZ.
like a TC. Zi.
Tis-
Yeah.
Matzi.
And the CH is a harder sound. So zi, zi. Okay. The J sound, the J letter and the CH letter, very, very similar. The J is like TS, and the CH is t. Okay, much harder. It's a okay. But they're pretty well interchangeable. Okay, so there's a town in Maine called Machias. Anyone want to figure out what that means?
That's something.
Best blueberry
Bad.
pines.
Chai. We learned about chai last night. You said something about,
So
no,
bad.
in a song.
It's what's-y
No, no,
is. What's-y is. No, sorry, not what's-y. Matzi is. Okay, matzi,
Bad.
yes.
Something's
wrong.
Something.
You know,
A little
bad.
bit bad.
A little bit bad.
Yeah.
Machias. It comes out Machias, but it's Machias. Okay.
Any idea why it's called that? Like really bad
Probably,
mosquitoes or something?
I think the water gets very choppy and
Okay.
weird. The St. Croix River has some very interesting back currents and, so it's like, so it's a little bit odd.
A little bit bad to navigate.
Okay. Now, river, there is no actual word for river, the way English has a river. These are qualities of water. Cebu is a small amount of water. Okay? And you find the Cebu also when you get to lake or Sabago Lake in Maine. So it's Sib very often means a body of water. So Cebu is remember Pisu? Cebu, a stream in the forest.
So does the P sound more of what
It's
we
a
would
B.
think as a B in English? Okay.
Yeah, Cebu. There's no aspirants. So in here is an aspirant, but it's not. So even if it's spelt with a P in Abenaki, it's bu.
Okay.
Okay? Then Tegwa is at the end of, it's a suffix, and that means fast running water. So you have the Connecticut, okay, Tegwa is there. Quinna means a long time to travel. Quinna Tegwa, the ut is a place. Over there, yonder, is a very long way. Okay. So tegwa is this running water. Begwa is, it's still water, but it's still a current. Okay? And nebwa is, it's still water and no current. Like, you know, stagnant water maybe, or a lake.
What's that?
So, tegwa, begwa, segwa. Okay.
Oh, Tegwa.
Tegwa, running water.
Yeah.
Begwa, it's a wide water with a current. And nebu is going to be no visible current.
Right.
Okay, so these are all qualities of water.
Uh-huh.
So something that in English would be the river, in one place might be narrow and fast, and another place might be wide. And so from the Abenaki point of view, it might have 4 or 5 different names, depending on what the quality of the river is at that point.
So one river can have several different
Oh, yeah.
qualities, including probably waterfalls that are
Yeah.
rapids and then still spots.
Yeah.
And they would just refer to it by what it is at that location.
Yes. And all things are in reference to where the person who's talking is at the time. Okay, so if I'm looking at Pensioner Pond, well, I think it looks like a nebula, because it's still water. And if I look at Clyde River, well, it lazies back and forth and all of that, which means it isn't particularly tegwa, it's not a fast-running stream. And so it would be a seaboard.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I'm looking at it, if you looked at it, you might see something entirely different. This is why it's such a complex worldview, because it's all, you know, opinion, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, flat place, a boggy, flat,
All right.
so flat land, a boggy. And whenever you see the KI, it's probably going to be land. Again, it can be other things. Okay, abagigi.
Bagigi.
And then any land ki or aki.
Ki.
If you refer to your garden, that's ndiki, you know, my land.
Yeah.
Okay. And then mountain and hill, the big ones are den. The smaller ones are watso.
Okay.
So we have Katahdin, okay, which is very big mountain.
What
It's
about Washington?
Essentially, that's what it means.
Uwatso?
Watso is
Is it just Watso or Uwatso?
it's just Uwatso,
Uwatso.
yeah.
Okay.
What about Washington, Kodak Washington?
Yeah, that would be a den. Mount Washington would be something den.
Not, Kodak Watson was what I learned it as. I think that's because it's hidden, and you can't see
Yes,
the
but-
top, so you don't know what.
Yes, but it's a big enough mountain, that would be a den,
Oh.
okay? Whereas, I don't know, this hill that we're on here, okay, would be da-da-da-da-da Watso,
Uh-huh.
okay? Mount Washington, it has a different name entirely, but that's, you know, that would be a den. Okay? Okay. Uli ulalta, please may I have. It's not commonly used, you know, but if you're learning polite, li ulalta. Okay? Li ulalta. Okay, and the thank you is uliuni, which basically it's good. Uli, there's that uli again. Uli uni. Essentially, hey, no problem. It's good. It's all good. Okay, now if you're really being polite, you'd be kitsi uli uni. Great thanks.
Say that again, the first one.
Kitsi?
Kids,
Kitsi?
I'm trying to discriminate it, like you were talking about earlier, with the softer versus
Yeah.
the
So,
kids.
kits,
kids,
Kids.
okay. Then uli uni.
Kids keep uni.
And you
It's
would,
not a
you,
thing.
what- you would say that very, very polite. Okay. Then it's nothing. That actually was picked up from the English and translated into Abenaki. Nothing, no, never. Well, that is nda, nda, nda. So it's nothing. Nda gagwe. It's basically not anything. So the language is still alive. It keeps on borrowing things from.
Because you wouldn't have conjunctions otherwise.
What?
You wouldn't have like a conjunction it's
Right,
otherwise.
yeah. Because the language doesn't actually have an it's.
Right.
It just is. Okay. Kawaya means what's up. It's just what's up. Yeah. So they borrow. You know, my nephew once said, Kawaya namahum. And I went, oh, God. Which means, what's up, Auntie?
Now, that must also be subjected to the particular time you're in as well.
Yeah.
Because if you look at somebody 1,000 years ago and say, what's up, they're gonna be,
No, yeah,
as opposed to saying, what's up to somebody maybe, a few hundred years ago, it's gonna be, nothing.
yeah. Yeah, so you can actually tell when the borrowed terms come in by what the slang.
What does Gagwe mean? Gagwe? Meaning what?
It something, an item. So it's nothing. So no, gagwe thing.
Thing, yeah.
But it's not exactly what it doesn't translate exactly like that, but that's all right. Okay, hello, bye.
Why?
It's here, the k and the u and the I, why, why,
Why?
okay,
I have a question.
we.
While I was growing up, oftentimes people would say quite quite.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's why.
Why do they double it? It's a localism.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
You know,
Or like saying bye-bye.
yeah.
Okay.
Some people say bye, some people bye-bye. It's just, the word is kwai, which essentially means greetings. But you can double it. Yeah, that's cool.
And I don't know if it was just my family, but and I don't know if it's more like an honorifics thing, but I found that us younger children speaking to our elders were more apt to be giving like the great thanks versus just a thank you.
Yes.
If it was our own age group, we just said thanks.
Yes.
So is that? Okay.
That's correct. The younger defers to the elder. And when we get to kinship, the younger person differentiates my older sister, my older brother, but they just say, younger kid. So there's an age grade difference. So yes, the younger defers to the older. Now, the goodbye, Abenaki actually doesn't have a goodbye. So they borrowed that one from French, adieu. Or actually, I think they borrowed that one from the Portuguese or the Basque. So that's another borrow. There's no way of saying goodbye. You can say ulibampani, which have a good trip, or you can say until we meet again.
How do you say that?
Huh?
Do you know how to say that until we meet again?
You would ask that.
Roy Rogers.
Not without coffee, I can't say that. Yeah. Sorry.
No, Oli Bankun.
Yeah.
Oh, Oli Bankun. Be in good health. Well, somebody's.
Ulibam kani is to go on a watercraft. Uli, good, bam, going, kani, watercraft. Ulibam kani. Have a good trip.
So how did you say goodbye again?
Oh, Nana,
Agio.
Nana Lizi. Oli Nana Lizi
Okay.
is good, be in good health, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's always good. Okay, and yes is probably borrowed, but that's okay. Nda, and no is nda. Okay, now we're gonna get down to the persons. Okay, Nia, Gia, Agma, Niona, Hionwa, Agmowo. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I was sort of admirable.
Okay, now, yesterday we talked about animate, inanimate. Okay, when you say, who are you, that would be awani gia. If you say, what are you, that would be tone gia. Okay, so you could actually insult the English and they never know it by saying tone gia. You're calling them a thing. Yes. Not that you should do that, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so awani gia, who are you? Awani nia, who am I? Awani niona, who are we? Huh? Now some locations, yo, yutali, here, utali, here. Okay, over there, any tali. Okay,
So any would be there, any tali would be like right there.
right there, yes. Okay, nabayui is a condition of being way away. Like Washington DC is nabayui, way away. Okay, and pasodziwi, nearby. Okay. And you can see the iwi, that's a location term. So, nobai, way out there, iwi, place. Pasos, iwi, nearby place. Iwi is the state of being, essentially. So the state of being near. Okay, let's do some conversation. So who are you, awanigia? Who is he or she or it or someone? Who is basically the agma is someone. Who is someone? Okay, awani agma. Who are they? Awanik agmokwo.
Can you say that again?
Okay. Okay, here we're going to put the plural because we're talking about a bunch of folks.
Right.
So it's awanik agmowo. Okay. The verb and the noun always have to agree. And it's the noun that sets the tone for all of the words. So the awani, that would have to be a plural. If they're good friends, that would be plural, okay? So, uliki, that would be good friends, goods, friends. So, unlike in English, where only one noun, only the noun changes, in Abenaki, the whole sentence changes depending on what the noun is gonna be. Okay? Then, Gia Alnomba, are you an Indian? Which also means, are you a person? Are you human? Okay. Oho, Nia Alnomba. Okay, Kiona Alnomba. Agma Awanach. Awanach. Okay, how to do that? It's sort of a sound. Awanach. Yes. And Inda Agma Al Nomba. Agma Al Nomba Wabanak. Okay, Al Nombak Wabanak means people of the eastern lands. Okay. Woman means 4 or 5 different things. It means white, it means east, it means dawn, it means snow. So
it's in context then.
what?
So say it's in context then. To know
In
what the meaning
context,
is.
yeah. So if it's Al Nombak people, a Womanakik, probably it's eastern lands. Or at the dawn, the people who live at the dawn. Okay. So you could refer to, I don't know, the people at Boston, the English, Bostoniac, the people who live at Boston. Okay. The people who live at Albany would be Albana. Plashmon actually means Frenchman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plashmon, remember you don't have the R and we don't, so it's Plashmonak, the French.
So how do you pronounce what looks like the double eights?
Oh, those are the
Just elongate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you have two vowels or whatever together, just elongate it.
Okay.
Agmo, Plashmonak. Okay, and we're gonna go down to name. Name would be Eloise, that's your name. So, Kagwe, see the different Kagwe and Awani. Kagwe a name is a thing, it's a possession. Okay, so Kagwe Kideluisi. What's your name?
Luisi.
Kideluisi. Kideluisi. Okay.
It's kind of musical. I like
It is
that.
very beautiful. What's her name? Or someone's name? Kagwe Udeluisi.
Segway to Luisi.
I definitely need coffee.
Might be
Okay.
some in the picture behind you.
Udeluisi Mali. That means my name's Mary. Udeluisi Mali. So we're gonna go around the table now. And I ask, Awani Gia, and you come back with whatever,
And the Eloise Lucy.
okay? Did everyone get that?
Mhm.
Okay, now you ask him.
Okay.
Kawi
Awani Gia.
Awanagia
Let's see that.
Kedeluisi.
Okay, you can say Awani Gia, who are you? Or you can say, what's your name? Kagwe
Where,
Kagwe
Kideluisi.
we
Yes.
do it, okay.
That's what I
Okay.
was trying to
You
do.
can use either one of those.
The LOEC, Evan?
And,
Evan?
okay, we don't have the v sound,
Uh-huh.
so it would have to be Etten,
Evan?
because the V goes into a P sound. Etten,
Evan? Evan?
Etten,
Okay. All right.
all right?
I've answered to that for you. Evan. Cool kid. Evan.
And what are we asking for the name part again?
There's 2 ways to do that. Who are you or what is your name?
For-
Kagwi LOEC.
Yeah,
I'm asking you, right?
Oh, okay.
Kagwi LOEC.
De Eloise and Leah. Because it's not
Elia?
R.
we,
Uh-huh. Good.
Uh-huh.
good.
I like
Nice
when you do it
catch.
that way.
okay. Now you ask her.
Okay. Kagwi de Eloise.
And do Eloise Lisa.
Don't have to change any of that one.
That's true.
Kagwi Oh, I shouldn't have put it should have been monotone.
That's all right.
Yeah, see, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
In WC Kelly.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That will work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you ask her.
Oh yeah. I'm like, okay. Kagwi Kadilawisi. Got too many in there. Let me try that again. Kagwi Kadilawisi.
And there's Elisi Kalu.
See, the English is Carol, so there's no R, so it's Kalal.
Kagwe di Kedidia.
Kidilawisi.
Kagwa
Or you can just say Awanagia. It's a lot easier.
Awanagia.
Who are you?
Who are you?
So I asked, Kagwe Kada Elise Weezy?
You
gotta
could,
tell
or
who you
or
are
you could
first.
just say Gia, whoever, just give
Answer
your
the
name.
questions.
No. Who are you, Gia la la la, Gia Mali, or Nia Mali, I'm Mary. You can answer it that way too.
Oh, Nia Pisconic.
Okay,
Mhm.
that means you're from Boston, you're a
No,
white
no,
man.
no,
Is that your
I'm the
name?
Firelock. Pisconic,
His name is Pisconic.
yeah. Oh, that's southern New England, that's right. Yeah, Paskegan.
Yeah, but you're calling yourself a thing.
Yeah, Paskegan, makes it a name though.
Paskegan Alnomba, maybe,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's clear.
okay?
Paskegan, no.
Because it just, Paskegan is boom, 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 rifle, firelock, that sort of thing.
Uh-huh,
It's a thing.
Yeah.
That's inanimate.
right,
So if person who carries the firelock,
uh-huh,
Beskigo Alnomba.
okay.
Do you see that? Now the identity is in the man,
Yeah,
not the thing.
right, Paskegan, Pisconic, Alaba,
Okay?
uh-huh.
It makes sense.
So if you adopted a name that was a sentient being, like a bear,
Uh-huh.
and you said your name was a bear,
Uh-huh.
then that's fine because it is a sentient.
Yes.
It's
All
not a
sentient
thing.
beings can be any other sentient being,
Right.
but they're not
They're not
things,
things.
they're the animate. Yeah, so if your name would be Bear, or Bear Woman, Awasasqua, that would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or Star Woman, Alapasqua. Okay, but you can't call yourself Blueberry Woman, because blueberry is inanimate.
But I love blueberries.
Well, they're insignificant.
Right, right.
So they are satal, and you wouldn't be satal pa'ana.
Right.
You're crossing the line, you're crossing the categories.
What's that, sat means like insignificant or something?
With the ending of nouns, if you plural, so sata, it's a blueberry bush. Satal means this is an insignificant
Yeah,
item.
Yeah, what about why, because most of the other berries have men in them. Men means berry or seed, but that one doesn't. I don't understand why.
Because you're talking about the whole thing.
Oh. the
You're
whole
not
bush.
talking about the berry,
Push, not the
the bush,
Yeah.
satal. It has a name all to itself,
No, I get it.
okay? But it's still insignificant. Whereas a star is a significant, so that would be, if lots of stars, alakwak. So the AK and the AL. AL is the inanimate insignificant. AK or its derivatives are gonna be the animate significant. And all animate entities can transmogrify into all other animate entities. They can also transmogrify into inanimate ones, in which case they animatize, if you will, like, so, you know, all, you mean to tell me all these rocks are alive? And the elder said, well, not all of them. You know, so, and from my perspective, me as the speaker, one rock might be sanak, an animate rock, whereas all the other ones are senal.
Well, there's that story about the guy trying to learn the language, and he gets mad, so he throws one, and then he says, "That's Sanak."
Okay.
Because when you throw it, it makes it end.
Yeah, because it's in movement.
And maybe even the rocks went into the sweat lodge. They're going in, they're animate, but when they come out, they're inanimate because they've been used.
Yeah, that could be. Put in bold the Abenaki consonants.
Mm-hmm.
And the English ones that are not found are in hypertext. So A, B, C, D, all that, okay. So B, D, G, Z, Z, G, N, okay?
Okay.
And then I put down your consonants. So the consonant S substitutes for the J sound. And the consonant B substitutes for F and V. Okay?
Okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
This is a lot to get through, I know. Okay, now, there's this person, that thing, okay, this, that. This person, ua sen. No, ua,
This lost
this
one.
person, sen.
Yeah.
Okay. Ua,
Lucy.
Lucy. This person, Lucy. Or this person is named Lucy.
All right.
This, okay?
Yeah.
Yo, that
Yeah.
thing, okay?
Yeah.
Non-human thing. Okay, so these are yugik, and those over there, yagik. If it's inanimate, yo, yolil, and also yolil. Okay, that yanmo, that thing ya,
Yeah.
and who is Oani and what is Kugwi.
Kugwi.
You can pronounce it C.
Kugwi.
Think of K-A-G, Kugwi. Okay, and then just sort of crunch the A. Kugwi.
Thank you, that makes it easier.
Okay, so this and that. Now always remember that you've got animate and inanimate. Okay? And they take different verb endings. Okay, so house, wigwam. And awani wigwam. Okay? Whose is this house? Awani wigwam. You can also say who lives here. Now, the wugit, that means resides, to be in that place. Awani uwigit, who lives here. Now, that's not actually the English to live, it's to reside, more like.
Yeah.
Okay? I live here, no Wigan. Awaniwa, who's this? Wa Lucy. Who's that? Awani na. Na Evan. Okay? And then, what is the thing? One agma. Wigwam, it's a house. Kansamas wigwam, it's the palace. Okay, Tabiputi, it's the chair. Trying to think of some other things. Abon, it's the bed. Okay? So understand tonne and what's that thing, what's this thing. Abstracts are like happiness, that's also going to be animate. Okay. Some of you are English teachers, so you know, articles, nouns, pronouns, but okay, the article, the Abenaki doesn't have the, or an. When I'm translating, sometimes I put one in just to clarify, but the Abenaki doesn't. Okay, and nouns are people, animals, places, items, important items, and abstractions. Okay, pronouns substitute for the nouns. Adjectives modify the nouns. Then you have verbs, which are the motion, and adverbs modify verbs. Then you have prepositions, and those are location in relation to me, or to the speaker. Under, over, through, about, above, below, side to side. They're almost always in Abenaki, the location, the locative is ek for one thing, eko for two things, or el, ilel. Okay, so if you're trucking along and you come to da la 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 ego, it means many things. We don't know what the things are, but we can at least pull out the suffix. Okay, conjunctions join sentences. So, you know, I am going and so is she, and but if. And then possessives, you can't do like it's, his, her, but that's built into the noun. And many things cannot stand by themselves. Like if you say the word mother in English, it just stands by itself. But really, you can't have a mother unless you have a child. So she's going to have to be somebody's mother. My mother, your mother, his mother, their mother. You know, she's somebody's. So all of your all of the terms for kinfolk, the relatives, they always have to have inda or kada or, you know, the possessive, because they're somebody's. Also arms, you know, you don't find disassociated arms hanging around. You know, so body parts, they belong to someone. Hopefully, yes. Is this your hand? And you know, the term, you know, can you lend me a hand here, has a whole different meaning. Okay? So, your clothing, your pets, you know, they, whenever something is belonging, and that's its nature, to belong to, you're going to have to put in the possessive. Make sense, sir? Okay. And the verbs, of course, represent action. You can make a verb from a noun. Okay, you know, what? Okay. Awikigan is book. Okay. So you can say, I have a book, or you can say, I am booked, basically. I am be-booked, like I am bemused, I am bestowed, okay? Okay, so we're going to try I have a book, and we're going to look at what zon wiwi, okay, that's the being of having. The iwi, okay, that's the beingness. Okay, so what zo wiwi, okay, that's the infinitive, but there really isn't. Okay, anyhow, first person, no what zon nemen awigigan. Okay. Yeah, you have would be Udawatsonemen. Somebody has the book. Udawatsonemen. We have. Now notice with the we have, it's the same as I have, but you add NA at the end. Okay, Udawatsonemen na. Okay, the same as for the you all. I love Southern. You add the na at the end. Kudzawatsonemenana. Okay, and then the third person, uwatsonemenon. Again, just sound out the syllables. Okay, and I conjugated a present, past, future, imperative, like you have it, and conditional, which is I should have it. I did those. There are other verb tenses, but those will get you through. Okay? In the past, it's everything, and then you add ab. So I had the book, Udawatsonemen ab. Okay, so you have the book, Udawatsonemenab. Somebody has the book, Udawatsonemenab. Okay? Now, we had the book, Udawatsonemenana. Say it's an agglutinative line. You just keep on adding until you get it right. Okay? Do you understand how that works?
Past tense.
Okay, future z. Yes, in the future. I will have the book. Udawatsonemen z. So, some group of people will have the book. Uwatsonemen z. Okay?